It's December 31st, 2019, 11:59 p.m. The clock was about to strike midnight, and I was caught in a familiar moment. The rush of excitement, the surge of motivation. Like everyone else, I was making big promises. This was the year I'd finally achieved the things I'd always dreamed of. The fit body, the six-figure bank account, freedom to travel wherever and whenever I wanted. Sitting there, I told myself, this year will be my year. But deep down, I was ignoring something that should have been obvious. I'd done this dance before. This wasn't the first time I'd hyped myself up only to let the fire die out within weeks. Over the years, I have repeated this cycle over and over again, telling myself that next year I'd stick to my goals. But no matter how many times I set these big resolutions, I found myself right back at the beginning, wondering why I couldn't make it work. The truth was, I wanted it all. The impressive bank account, the big career, the perfect lifestyle. But with that desire came enormous pressure. The pressure to excel in every area, to never miss a beat, to always be perfect. And in that relentless pursuit of everything, I would inevitably hit a breaking point. Little by little, the cracks would start to show. My big goals, one by one, would collapse under the weight of my own expectations, leaving me back at square one, filled with regret. December 31st would roll around, and there I'd be again, feeling like I'd failed myself. After so many years, I couldn't ignore it anymore. I had to face the reality. I was sabotaging my own progress. My ambition was scattering my energy and focus way too thin. I'd heard advice along the way, focus on the small things, take it step by step, but each time my ego would dismiss it. I thought that advice is for people who can't go big like I can. Then one day I came across a quote. If you try to do everything, you'll end up accomplishing nothing. That one line changed everything. I realized I was fighting the wrong battle. Instead of going wide, scattering my energy across countless big goals, I needed to go deep, slow down, and take a step-by-step approach. Imagine every little piece of your energy as a Skittle in a jar. I'd been spilling Skittles everywhere, leaving only a little bit of energy here, a little bit of energy there, but not enough to make a real impact in any one area. When we try to do it all, it's like dividing that jar of energy across too many things, and the result is burnout. Take building a business, for example. It's easy to see it as one big goal, but it's not. It's a combination of countless smaller goals, creating a name, setting up a website, developing products, crafting a brand, managing social media. Each of these tasks demand time and effort. Yet in my rush, I'd been trying to do them all at once, spreading myself too thin. So what's the alternative? The answer wasn't about shrinking my dreams, but about changing my approach. I had to let go of that I want it all right now mindset. I couldn't expect overnight success. The real key was to focus on consistency in small steps. Think of it as building a wall brick by brick. It's the compound effect of these small actions that adds up to real, lasting progress. As my former boss used to say, small hinges swing big doors. Big goals are achieved through consistent small actions, layered one after another. Behind every success story and every achievement are years of those small steps. Now, looking back, I realized that those years of chasing everything all at once held me back from true progress. If only I had committed to consistency, I can only imagine where I'd be now. A lot of the goals I have right now at age 28 are the same goals I had at age 20, but the thought of me spending 8 to 10 years at the time to achieve something sounded ridiculous. But now I realize how quick 20 to 28 actually was. The reason this lesson took me so long to learn was because society glorifies this hustle, the go big or go home mentality. For years, I let my ego reject the idea of small steps. I saw it as someone telling me to be realistic and to play it safe. But now I realize that progress isn't about the size of the dream, it's about the foundation you build it on. And that foundation is built on those small, consistent actions. So here's my takeaway. This year, don't aim to achieve everything all at once. Pick a goal, commit to small, sustainable steps, and let time do the rest. Because when the clock strikes midnight and you look back at your progress, you'll realize that you've built something real, one small step at a time.